Real difference between an embroidery machine versus sewing machine. Have you ever looked at embroidery machines and sewing machines and thought they both use thread, both work on fabric, and both have a needle? So why are they treated like completely different tools? Well, the truth is, they serve totally different purposes. And if you're just starting out, choosing the wrong one can leave you frustrated and wasting money. So let's make it simple. I'll walk you through how each machine works, what they're best for, and how to confidently choose the right one for your creative goals. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Section 1. Sewing machines. Let's begin with what a sewing machine really does. This is the tool you use when you want to construct something, whether it's a dress, a curtain, or even a pillowcase. You guide the fabric while the machine sews pieces together with straight, zigzag, or decorative stitches. Many modern machines even come with buttonhole features and built-in stitch patterns. Section 2. Embroidery machines. Now here's where the embroidery machine steps in. Instead of joining fabric pieces together, this machine is focused entirely on decoration. You pick a digital design, hoop your fabric, press start, and it does all the stitching for you automatically. This is the machine for you if you want to add logos to shirts, monograms to towels, or detailed artwork to bags and jackets. Section 3. Combo machines. These machines allow you to do basic sewing like zippers and hems, and then switch modes to start embroidering. They're space-saving, cost-effective, and perfect for small business owners or hobbyists who want versatility without owning two machines. Section 4. Let's break it down. Alright, now that you know what each machine does, let's really break this down. If you're still stuck between buying a sewing machine or an embroidery machine, let's begin with the most basic difference: purpose. A sewing machine is built to construct things. It joins fabric pieces together. It's your go-to when you're making a dress, fixing a torn shirt, or sewing curtains. But when you switch over to an embroidery machine, you step into a different world. This machine isn't about building, it's about decorating. Think logos, names, cute cartoon patches, floral borders. It brings creativity to fabric in a way a regular sewing machine simply can't. On a sewing machine, the fabric moves in a straight line, either forward or backward, and you guide it with your hands. You're in control the whole time. You push the fabric, and the needle goes up and down. But embroidery machines? They're smart. Once you load a design, the fabric doesn't move because of your hands. It moves because of the hoop system, controlled by the machine itself. The needle stays in place, and the fabric shifts around underneath. And here's something you probably didn't think about: the presser foot. In sewing, the presser foot is designed to press fabric firmly against the feed dogs, so it moves steadily as you stitch a seam. But embroidery machines have a different kind of foot: lightweight, springy, and made for freedom of motion, allowing the fabric to glide in multiple directions without snagging. Let's talk about thread color switching. With most sewing machines, you have to stop, rethread the needle manually for every new color, and start again. But with multi-needle embroidery machines, color changes are automatic. Each needle holds a different thread color, and the machine switches between them on its own, faster, cleaner, and without interruptions. Embroidery machines, however, can be fully digital. They come with USB ports, Wi-Fi support, and built-in memory to store and import files. You literally upload a design, preview it on screen, and let the machine do the magic. Let's not forget about hooping. Sewing machines don't need hoops. You just place the fabric under the needle and go. But embroidery machines rely on hoops to keep fabric tight and stable, learning curve, and maintenance. Sewing machines are generally beginner-friendly. With just a little practice, you can sew hems, fix tiers, or create basic projects. Embroidery machines, especially digital ones, may feel overwhelming at first. You need to learn about file formats, stabilizers, hooping techniques, and sometimes software. Just be prepared for slightly more detailed maintenance, especially if you're using multi-needle machines or working commercially. Section 5. Can a sewing machine do embroidery? There's something called free motion embroidery, where you lower the feed dogs on a sewing machine and manually guide the fabric. It can be fun and creative, but it takes a lot of control and practice. And let's be honest, it doesn't match the clean, professional results of an embroidery machine. Section 6. Why a combo machine could be your best starting point. Let's say you're just getting into crafting and not sure where to begin. Instead of buying two separate machines, a combo model gives you a taste of both worlds. You get straight and zigzag stitches, hemming functions, and decorative stitches for sewing. That means you can experiment freely without worrying about switching machines every time. But again, the real decision depends on what you want to do with your machine. Section 7. Which machine should you choose? If you plan to sew clothes, do alterations, or repair household items, get a sewing machine. If your goal is to personalize gifts, create logos or add decorative touches, go for an embroidery machine. And if you want flexibility without overthinking, invest in a combo machine to do both. Even the best embroidery machine won't give you good results without the right design file. That's right, you can buy a high-end multi-needle machine, use the most expensive thread, and still end up with a messy, broken design. Why? Because embroidery machines don't read regular image files like JPG or PNG. That's where things can get frustrating for beginners. But don't worry, we've got your back. At ZDigitizing, we turn your artwork, logo, or custom idea into a professional quality embroidery file that stitches out cleanly the first time. Want to make your embroidery journey stress-free? Let ZDigitizing help you out. Get your first design file with 50% off. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media. All links are in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.